Hi guys, welcome back for more our live beginning as always. So last time we invited Ko to hang out in our room, and also we decided we have a direct crush on him, and also we said that we're gonna marry him. Of course we will. And during our hanging out in a room, we showed him our the trashes that we collected. Trashes, the things we have collected on the beach, like I don't know, seashells. And apparently Ko wanted to go home, and then we went with him, but then we were spotted by a freckled brat. I forgot his name. And yeah, we returned in our house. Yeah, I think that's where we left off. I don't remember. And also, I'm confused why we have two moms. Is our parents lesbian? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we did that, or if there was a choice if we want to have parents like that. But I don't remember having that. My cat. Shoo. My cat. My cat is playing on my desk. What will happen if we continue? We'll click continue. We've been clicking this load. What happened if we click continue? I don't know. Oh, we're gonna continue on, latest load. My cat. Shoo. Oh yeah, we went to our sister in the playground. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. My cat. Sorry, my cat is disturbing my recording. Goddamn. Get away. Shishi. Get down. He doesn't want to get down. Go away. Okay, let's continue. Who is speaking? I don't know. When you found her, she was hanging out. She was hanging on the jungle gym, swinging back and forth. Probably us. Oh, my cat. Hey, Lizzie. Her face lit up when she saw you, her big brown eyes going wide.
Vincent, Shiloh.
Oh, his name is Shiloh. Hi. Hi. Oh, what this voice? I don't know. Hi. She dropped to the ground and landed with a soft thud in the sand. In a split second, Shiloh had abandoned you two and scrambled over to my cat again, to stand by her. Shiloh liked Lizzie, huh? Oh. You were used to being left out when it was just the three of you, but now Cove was here. Cove is kinda cute. It was nice to have someone who stuck with you. He was stuck with us for the rest of his life. Now, Lizzie.
Who's that?
Darn. It's.
No!
Sorry, I'm getting pissed. I'm very pissed. My cat is not calming down. It's Cove. He's new.
I remember. Hi, Cole.
Then why did you say who is that?
Welcome to my park.
My cat?
Nobody ever comes to play here, so this is where we get together.
She gestured wildly with her arms as if to present the area to the newcomer. While Lizzie continued talking, you took the chance to kick off your shoes and wriggle your toes through the warm sand.
Nice, huh? In this neighborhood, I'm the one who comes up with ideas.
What do you mean? What do you mean by coming up with ideas? You are? How did how did we Hunter's voice. You are?
Yeah, I am. Who else could handle the job?
Lizzie is the oldest.
By a lot. My mom said you're Vincent's age.
Yeah.
That's so. I'm still the only one in this group with double digits.
What do you mean, how old are you, Lizzie? What about other kids? Other kids?
There aren't any. We're the only kids here, and Sheila is just visiting from another place. Not even tourists really bring their kids here. This is the land of Asians. Be careful that the oldies don't try to steal your youth.
Oh.
My cat. For a second, it looked like he might cry again. But something in his eyes shifted and he looked back at Lizzie. What kind of old people? Like moms and dads and grandparents?
Grandparents who don't have kids, they hate kids.
Why? We haven't done anything. Is he gonna cry again? Only some of them don't like kids. Stop saying stuff like that. You're gonna upset him. Yeah, they're really bad. Yeah, stop saying stuff like that, Lizzie. He interjected quickly, hoping Cove wouldn't start crying again. He snuffled. He sniffled, his forehead creasing with worry. Lizzie was staring Cove down, but Cove wasn't even looking at her anymore. He didn't seem to care that she was there. He went into his own head. Sheila was the next one to speak, completely unaware of the situation. I met Lizzie and Vincent in school. You'll see tons of kids there once summer is over. I don't want to go to a new school. I don't want summer to end. Oh, me too. I don't want summer to end. But all good things must end. Sheila looked down to the dirt. He hasn't had much luck striking up conversations with Cove. I like summer vacation a lot too. All the building tension in the air suddenly vanished when Lizzie laughed. At Sheila's discomfort at how weird she thought Cove was, at something else entirely, you didn't really know. But she laughed, face scrunching up. I didn't understand that.
Okay.
Welcome to Sunset Bird Cove. Take a seat, put up your feet and get used to it.
He offered him a small hat, at least looked to reassure him some. For the rest of the summer, Cove was always there. Stop, it looks like summer's ending so soon. You saw him more often than Sheila. Well, I don't care about Sheila. There's not even a love interest. On some days, when she was in a bad mood or busy, you even saw him more than Lizzie. The pronouns kinda messed up, I think. He became a staple of your everyday life, the way sun and lunch and the beach were. Oh, that was sweet. Looking back on it years later, you would realize that you had a tiny crush on him right away, and that had made you want to spend as much time with him as you did. Of course, that was only the start of things. Moments select. What am I grown up? What the fuck? And then summer ended. No, this is kinda sad. What do you mean by grown up? Are we going to, select a moment and then gonna go back here later? No, what to save? Let's do shop first. I have these DLCs, I'm so sorry, I downloaded them. I paid for them for $8. That's all I can afford. Okay, let's do shopping first. Come back before it gets dark, alright, sport? The familiar voice drifted across the street and drew your attention away from the snail you'd been watching inch slowly across the pavement. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. He looked to be paying only a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. It reminded you of when you'd first met Mr. Holden, although he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself. Cove's dad. I'm quite disturbed by the last line. Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you made a noise, because a second later, his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You've got to learn how to be more sneaky. No stealth like a ninja. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first and then his dad. It turned Cove shuffled his feet in place as you get closer.
Ow!
Vincent.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The way Cove says my name. Oh my god. Calm down. He's just a kid.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What exam are you up today, Vincent? Stuff. I found a really cool snail across the road. He was slimy, with funny eyes, and a nice shell. Mr. Holden grinned at your enthusiasm. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. You know, Cole was about to hit the stores by the beach. Why don't you go with him?
Yeah.
You can come. Yes, I can come. Shut up, he's just a kid. Stop with the dirty jokes, Vincent. Stop it. You immediately grinned at the idea. You hadn't been sure if you'd see Cole today, and now he was inviting you somewhere. This day couldn't get much better. Great. I'm sure you guys will have lots of fun. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd, since your moms only ever seemed to have cards in theirs. Here. He leaned in to pass a crisp $10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper. Get something for your friend too. Sure.
Good kid.
That's my boy. Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up. The bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Cove accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then with one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking. You followed right to him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. Cove strayed towards the gentle tide, creeping up the sand, and you fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky. What do you mean, there weren't many? There are many, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. You took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and the ocean air. Salt air, and the rats on your door. I never needed anything more. Whispers of "Are you sure?" When you looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and you slowed down to wait for him. His eyes searched the ground intently. Are you looking for snails? Are you looking for shells? What is it? You didn't feel the need to ask why. Probably shells. Cove startled a little at the sound of your voice and mumbled a sort of. If you see any, you can let me know. You could manage that. You dropped your view to the sand, walking carefully so you didn't step on any. You were good at finding shells. You had a lot of them at home, and always found new ones whenever you visited the beach. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in more than a few times, and although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. You didn't either. What did you want to go to the shops for? What do you usually do on the beach? Cove doesn't like the beach, isn't he? Does he? I don't know. I need a new sand pail. Yeah? What happened to your old one? Cove narrowed his eyes, seeming to think deeply for a second.
Whoa.
It disappeared. Someone stole it, probably Lily. What? Really? Cove ducked his head down, placing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm. How did that happen? Well, Cove opened his mouth, then shut it again, considering. I took it to the beach one day. Uh-huh. When I got home, it wasn't anywhere. Because you took it on the beach. Did you bring it home? Did you fucking bring it home? You left it there? You left it there? Nope, it wasn't at the beach when I went back. Cove is a klutz. Cove is a klutz. Then you lost it. It disappeared. You lost it. You lost it.
So,
What about you? What do you do out here? Looking for boys? Ah, they're just kids, Vincent, shut up. I don't come to the beach a lot. What do you mean? I like swimming. I like looking at fish. I like to build sandcastles. Nothing. Since Cove is buying a sand pail, let's use this. Last summer, Lizzie and I built one that was as tall as me, and sometimes they have sandcastle building competitions down by the boardwalk. Cool, I bet you can. You smiled at Cove. Maybe the two of you would build one together one day. We will build a home, a family. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day, the call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. You sniffled the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. It's nice. It's not very nice. It's alright. It's nice. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. I'm sorry. There were so many things to do, you didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people gathered near a few tables with large, colorful umbrellas blooming from their middles. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Amazing Alexander. Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander. In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. There was a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read "The Amazing Alexander" in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the Amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. Is he a magician? I want to see the show. Cove glanced back at the man. He then briefly lifted his arms up of his sides before returning them to place.
okay.
He may not be impressed, but at least he didn't ditch you. You grinned, waving for him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly, the man snapped his fingers, and the car just disappeared like Cove's sand pail. Whoa! The amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached you out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? Nothing. Tell me. You backed away. This choice is really hard. What the M? What the F? Tell me. You backed away. I don't know. What will be the normal reaction? You backed away. It wasn't enough to deter him, and the crowd of people gathered behind you made it impossible to move any further. It smelled like popcorn and candy when you stepped closer, and you swallowed anxiously. You felt a tug, and then he pulled the pour of diamonds out from behind your ear. You knew that it couldn't really have come out from your ear, but you still didn't get how he'd done it. There was loud applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. What do you mean normal circle? Normal sphere. And one for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant. Wow. Now you were really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card. Any card. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, the stuff with cards. Oh, that's why he looked unimpressed. Cove spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. Maybe it wasn't as special. Cove was just ruining the fun. At least you had a fun time. I wonder if Cove's whole family was magic. Oh my god. This is so hard. You wonder if Cove's whole family was magic? What do you mean? At least you had a fun time. Yeah, at least you had a fun time. You saw a magic trick and you got a great balloon. That was more than enough to make it a worthwhile event. You thought that if you could find a card to practice with, maybe you could make it disappear too. The crowd started to clear some, and you noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. You picked up a kaleidoscope. You picked up a... What do you mean Rubik's Cube? We saw kaleidoscopes. You picked up a magic 8-ball. You walked past the toys. I'm curious about the kaleidoscope. Oh cool, check this out. You shifted your balloon string to your other hand so you could bring the mysterious tunnel to your eye. A whole palette of colors appeared right in front of you, spinning into all kinds of different shapes as you twisted the end of the tube. Cove picked one up and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. Cove? What's wrong with Cove? I'm trying to please him. Do you have a place like this in your old town? Are you having fun? I don't want to remind him of the old town. I don't really like it here. He said nothing. I don't really know. Are you having fun? Yeah. Doesn't look like you're having fun. You returned a smile, happy to hear it. When Cove moved towards some stalls nearby, you followed beside him. Ooh, like dolphins. While Cove looked at the sand pails, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains laid out on it. They were soon in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read handmade, standing proudly in front. There were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. You picked up the dolphin, you picked up the shark, you picked up the crab, you picked up the turtle. Does this matter? why the shark is yellow? I don't know. I don't know. Pick up the dolphin. I forgot the the color designations. Since we already have the dolphin, let's pick up the shark. Your hand stopped on the shark, a devious mark filled with sharp teeth on its face. You weren't supposed to go near sharks in real life, but there was something about this shark you liked. The fabric on its back was soft when you picked it up. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price though, your heart fell. $6? You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. It is. For a keychain? What the? You really had more than a $5 bill to your name. Is that what you want? Huh? Oh. It's $6. I didn't bring any money.
Alright.
It's fine. Are you gonna buy it for us? Really? Really? Are you sure? Hooray! You don't have to. I don't want you to get it for me. Really? Really? We don't have to. Let's act like we're shy. Go didn't mind that. He took the keychain from your hands, and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself too. It's cool. You should get it. Ah, you beamed, excited at the idea of displaying the keychain somewhere in your room. My little brother is crying. Annoying. It was nice of Go's dad to let Go buy something for you too. You had to remember to thank him next time you saw him. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side, your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around in the air. You watched Go hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey Cove. Yeah? Why is your dad always giving people money? Thanks for the keychain. Forget it. Thanks for the keychain. You're welcome. Go looked further down the street, where different food carts were lined up. This is a date. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a loud growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food. Yeah. You two wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, your stomach growled even louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. We didn't even pass pretzels, but we agreed on pretzels. Cove got something sweet and cinnamony, and oh goddamn, I like cinnamony. Cove and I have the same taste. Got a plain one, got one with cheese. Got one with sprinkles, got one with chocolate, got the same. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. Now I'm kinda hungry. I just ate. What? No. What is that? Your moms didn't like you to eat too much sugar, but this was a special occasion. What happened? Okay, I didn't read that again. The little cup of icing looked too delicious to pass on. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down. These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Then tie it to your wrists. Go placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you. I know. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. See?
Oh,
Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. Stop with the dirty jokes. After watching his balloon jostle around, I'm so dirty, but remain attached, he smiled satisfied. There, now do mine. Do me. He repeated the rule. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other. But the action made you feel strangely happy. You couldn't look him in the eyes.
okay.
Got it. The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork, both hands now free to allow easy munching on your pretzels. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. After the time you finished your pretzel, you were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level, then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel on the wrapper and he was gripping his dolphin too. Oh, we are having fun. Mine's name is Meriwether. He's the prince of the dolphins. Mine's name is Splash. They star in movies. Mine's name is Cherry. She's actually an alien. My name is Sam. They're just a regular dolphin. That's the prince of the dolphins. He wears a crown made of seaweed and all of his friends are merfolk. Every now and then, he'll make friends with a kid and let them ride on his back. You sighed, wishing you could meet a real dolphin like Meriwether. What's yours? Cove considered this question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arm across it in contemplation. It's... With a loud pop, the dolphin exploded into ribbons. He's gonna cry, and I'm about to cry too. No. Oh no. Oh my god. I want to give him our dolphins. No. For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock like you. Then his cheeks puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten.
Vincent.
No! No, don't say my name like that! Don't say my name like that, Cove. Don't, it's dangerous. You made a joke, no. You offered to find Alexander. You offered to give Cove a balloon. You didn't say anything, he would be alright. You offered to give Cove a balloon. I want to give him my balloon. Don't cry. You quickly pulled the knot around your wrist loose and passed your balloon over to Cove. It wasn't the same color, but you hoped Cove would accept it anyway. Here, you can have this one. Cove sniffed, a lone tear running down his cheek. No, I don't want to take yours from you. Then we're sharing. It's your turn to hold it. Really? Yeah, it's okay. Aren't you sweet? Are you falling in love with me now? Cove accepted the balloon delicately, probably to make sure this one didn't pop like the other. Thanks, Vincent. Seeing him like that felt much better than keeping the dolphin for yourself. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. The passing of Cove's balloon. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sandpail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset, fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been great going around with Cove. You hope to do it again, but next time you wish nothing would happen to make him cry. Oh. That was good. What the fuck? Oh, it's blacked out. We can't go back? Anyway. That was so good. God damn it. I love Cove so much. The way he says my name, goddamn. Okay. I'll be ending the episode right now. And it was fun, guys. Thank you for being with me. And also, yeah, you know, Christmas is getting close. Please subscribe to me. That's your Christmas gift for me. And Merry Christmas, and I love you guys. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.